lot of snow on the ground this morning, and more is on the way. Another winter storm will hit Northern California later this week, bringing whiteout conditions to the Sierra. The mountains, in fact, could get up to 10 feet of snow. That spells trouble for people trying to get in and out of Tahoe this weekend. Jess, talk to us about that. These are some preparations we have to have.
Absolutely. You know, they're already under a winter storm watch starting Thursday until Sunday. That will get upgraded to a winter storm warning. Anywhere above 5,000 feet for our friends up in the Sierra, they could see over 5 to 12 feet of snow with gusts for winds anywhere up to around 50 to 100 miles per hour. Below 5,000 feet, closer to around 3,000, they can expect close to around 3 to 5 feet of snow. So impressive conditions there just in a bit. But let's start off back here in the Bay. We are starting off with a dry, beautiful setup for us. And that same storm that's going to impact the Sierra this weekend is going to impact us too. And it starts Thursday. We're going to see showers widespread throughout the Bay Area from wine country down into the Santa Clara Valley. That starts Thursday, it'll last into Friday, Saturday forecast as well. And let's take a look at it because it's starting to really billow up out in the Pacific Northwest, or excuse me, up in the Pacific Northwest, but really from the Gulf of Alaska. The storm starts to swirl its way down into our Thursday forecast along our coastline with light rain to start, heavier rain throughout our Friday and Saturday forecast, and that same system is bringing in heavy snow throughout the Sierra region and all throughout Northern California, stretching up into Redding too. Now, all the way into our Sunday forecast, that's when it starts to dry up just a little bit, and we're going to kick off next week with drier conditions. But it's worth noting that from Thursday until Sunday, we can see about an inch of rain throughout the Bay Area on average, and that's issued by the Weather Prediction Center. We can still keep a close eye on those models because some pockets might end up getting a little bit more, like our coastal areas or up in the North Bay, continuing to see those showers sweep in from the north. But for now, we're dealing with a beautiful dry day for us today. Yesterday, we had a splash of showers. Today, we look up into the sky and we see mostly clear conditions. A little bit of clouds maybe will be rolling in and out at times. For example, down in the Santa Clara Valley, off into the distance, you can see barely a cloud. But for the most part, today's a dry day. Temperatures are going to sit in the mid to low 60s. And then tomorrow is going to look very similar for us. No matter whether you live along the coast or whether you live in our inland areas, we're going to continue to see that sunshine hold on tight to us for Wednesday. And then we gear up for those heavy showers that we just talked about for Thursday, Friday, lasting into Saturday with drier conditions heading into our Sunday forecast. So it's kind of a split weekend for us. If you did have some outdoor plans and you were thinking, ooh, Saturday is the day to do it, or better yet, if you're thinking Saturday is the day that you want to head up to the Sierra, you probably want to start rethinking this weekend. Once we head into Sunday, those morning showers are going to start tapering off along the bay and along our coastline, and we are going to be left with drier conditions to start off early next week's forecast.